Who's heard about something called project management? Oh, that's excellent. A few hands are up. Well, for the rest of you that didn't put your hand up, I'm hoping that by the end of my segment, you will say, okay, I know a little bit about project management now, because I went to IGMJO, right? I got my Jesus on, exactly. Right, so thank you so much for having me here, guys. I'm so thrilled to be here. I'm Barbara Ankramer. I'm the founder and director of a professional services consulting firm called Jordan Road Consulting. As you can see, that's the banner over there. You can scan the QR code, take down the website address, so on and so forth. I'm really thrilled to be delivering this empowerment talk at this youth conference today, because I really do believe that the youth need to know their choices in life when it comes to career choices, and be empowered at every step of that journey. I believe that every young person has potential. They just need the right audience and the environment to grow. I think it was quite funny when some people were telling their stories about when they were younger and what they used to get up to and all of that stuff, because I've got my own story as well. And that's why I think that everybody has an opportunity. I'm going to get into it in a minute. I have a schedule, and I'm going to follow it like a true project manager. Firstly, let me tell you the story before the UK. So I was actually born in Ghana. I was born in Tema General Hospital, very proud. Community 9. Yes. Yeah, are you from Tema? Oh, yes. We'll talk. Now, I came here at the age of 8. I came in 1991, so do the math if you want to guess how old I am. It's now 2026. And when I got here, I came to live with my dad and my siblings in northwest London. Now, those of you that know northwest London, you know that it's a challenging area, especially back in the early 90s. We had a lot going on. So I wouldn't say I was necessarily a bad child, but I went to a very ghetto school, if I can call it. I went to Wilson High. It's not broken down, it's not there anymore. A lot happened. And the point I'm trying to make is, if you had seen me back then, even though I was at the top of the class, I don't think you would ever guess that I'll be running my own consultancy. Wow. And I'm saying that because when I went to college in Fulham, after the ghetto school, Fulham was very posh, and all the kids there were from very posh southwest London areas and West London, and you definitely couldn't tell that I would do what I'm doing now. But fast forward later on to the opportunities that were afforded to me through just... So I got myself an admin role in Camden Council, not knowing that I was going to be a lady who was a project officer, because of my enthusiasm for my work and my willingness to learn. Young people, are you listening? What did I say? Willingness to do what? And enthusiasm. It is very, very important. Don't drag your feet and be like, oh, I can't be bothered, man. What's all this? It's long. It might be long now, but you never know where it might take you in future. Please grab the opportunities that come to you. Anyway, that's exactly what I did in the early 2000s. I hadn't even finished uni, and the lady was like, you're amazing, you're so smart, everything I give you, you just soak it up like a sponge. I'm going to give you more. And she made me a project assistant. I updated my CV, finished uni within a few months, and before you know it, I was a graduate with a job already. Wow. Now, I know that life is different. I'm talking about the early 2000s here, and I know there's a lot of challenges. The economy's not good. It's nobody's fault. There's a lot going on in the world. However, you also have even more opportunities now than I did back then, because of the use of digital technology and digital tools and that wonderful thing we call AI, artificial intelligence. I'm going to move on. That's my story. You know a little bit about me and how I got into this whole project environment or the project world, right? So what about this company here? How did I come up with this? So over the years, I've obviously done and delivered a lot of project solutions in many different organizations. And friends and family were like, oh, we love what you do. Obviously it pays really well. You're doing really well in life. Teach us what you do. We want to be like you. And so I started coaching people into project management careers. So when I say coaching, it's not training. It is the fact that I sit them down and show them how we do projects. So from the start all the way to the end. So how you start a project, how you plan and define a project, how you manage, monitor, control and close down a project effectively. Now, with that in mind, that's done in several different industries. Project management is not just in IT or construction. It's in banking and finance and lots of different industries, okay? Exactly. So I did all of that, coach people on a sort of ad hoc basis, and then I thought, hold on a minute, this is actually working. My friends and family are getting jobs, they're becoming more like me. I'm doing their CV and they're getting opportunities. So back in 2018, I spun a project coaching business around it. I came up with the name Jordan Rose Consultant. I named it after my very own children, who are unfortunately in several different industries. Project management is not just in IT or construction. It's in banking and finance and lots of different industries, okay? Exactly. So I did all of that, coach people on a sort of ad hoc basis, and then I thought, hold on a minute, this is actually working. My friends and family are getting jobs, they're becoming more like me. I'm doing their CV and they're getting opportunities. So back in 2018, I spun a project coaching business around it. I came up with the name Jordan Rose Consultant. I named it after my very own children, who unfortunately couldn't be here today. My boy's called Jordan and my daughter's called Savannah Rose, so hence the name. And what I started doing back in 2018 is teaching or coaching people into project careers, and that works really successfully well. But I parked it for a bit and I stopped it because I was working and still delivering project solutions in companies like Network Rail here in Milton Keynes, and I also work for Milton Keynes Council as a program manager. Fast forward later on, I decided to relaunch the company again and decided with the advent of AI, I'll make it a lot more digital. And that's where we are. So I restarted it again last year, November. Thank you so much. I restarted last year, November, and hence where we are. And this time when I did that, I remember last time in 2018, I was sort of hiding away from the Milton Keynes identity. Bearing in mind I'm a Londoner through and through, I was sort of saying, oh, we're based in London. I went and got myself a virtual London address. But this time round, something said to me, no, you need to own where you live, right? You need to empower the youth from where you live. So when Lodi called me some time ago and said that this was happening, she was like, you are so the person we need to come and speak to the youth. And I was like, Lodi, this is amazing. Because this is exactly the vision I had. It's to share my story and, you know, to empower the youth. The fact that I'm Ghanaian, British, Ghanaian first, British second, I want to make sure that all the Ghanaian youth or African youth, Nigerians, you name it, basically all the black and minority ethnic youth need to know what they can achieve and what they can gain in this world through shared, dedicated, hard work. Okay? So in the company, we currently do project management, coaching, consulting, and recruitment. Now, on the coaching side, I think you kind of know a little bit about that, what I've explained, that we basically change people's careers into project management. On the consulting side, hard work. Okay? So in the company, we currently do project management, coaching, consulting, and recruitment. Now, on the coaching side, I think you kind of know a little bit about that, what I've explained, that we basically change people's careers into project management. On the consulting side, that is when we are delivering solutions in organizations. So, for example, in the past, I've been with AstraZeneca, you know, the pharmaceutical giant. I've worked as a leader in AstraZeneca in project delivery solutions in IT, in research and development, where we delivered a £20 million budgeted IT tool for banking and storing human biological samples. Now that's a bit deep, I'm not going to go too much into that. And it had 100 people in that program, so I think you can understand the levels that we're dealing with. On the recruitment side, we want to be able to coach people and put them into roles. So when we finish coaching you, we'll do your CV, and if you need a role, if you're looking for an opportunity, you don't know where to start, we help with that as well, because we're getting contracts with companies who are looking for project managers and associated roles. One other thing I want to tell you is that You don't necessarily have to be a project manager in the environment. We call it the project management environment because there are lots of different jobs in that. So a project manager is not somebody that can deliver a project on their own. Projects are delivered with a project team. So in the project environment, we have other jobs like business analysts, change managers, testers, data analysts, solution architects, developers, AI developers. So there are so many opportunities that are involved in the project environment, and all of these people come together to do their part in order for a solution to be delivered. What do I mean by solution? I hope you're not lost. I said earlier that there are so many types of different projects in this world. Building a building like this is a project. The iPhone, our favorite little device, will add greater heights in your life. Thank you very much for inviting me.
Wow.
That was beautiful. Thank you so much.